Welcome to another episode of Exposed. Exposed is a youth talk show on Mohawk TV. The purpose of the show is to expose the issues that matter to Kahnawake youth and to provoke thought and discussion on those issues. I'm one of your panelists, Jessica Deer, and with us in the studio today is
Brooke Deer, guest panelist once again,
and
Mark Morse.
So it's a change in people from the last episode. I know Curran Jacobs and JD Saylor both got summer jobs, so congrats to them, but unfortunately we lost them as panelists. So welcome to the show again, and newly. So Mark, tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Mark, obviously. I'm 22 years old. My hobbies include computers and video games. I'm unemployed. I work part-time or as a spare at the water sewer plant. So, pretty much it.
So why did you want to come on the show? What interests you?
Oh, I like the political topics you guys bring up. Sometimes I disagree, and I like to argue a lot. So.
You just feel like you want to be here,
Yeah.
like, but wow. I know the feeling.
sitting at home watching, arguing with the TV.
Yes, exactly.
So on this week's show, it's kind of we have a bit of a scattered topics. Since Curran and JD got summer jobs, it kind of sparked our topic of summer employment. So, do you have summer jobs? You said you were unemployed, but...
No, I do not have a summer job. I was really hopeful at the beginning of summer. You know, I applied, and I was rejected like a couple of days ago. So I'm sad, but you know, I'm looking currently for summer jobs, and I can just tell you this: it's not easy. There's a lot of waiting, and then a lot of rejection, and then basically if you have to be like related to whoever's hiring you, pretty much, to get hired, is what I'm experiencing.
What about you? How is your past history with summer jobs?
It's been pretty much the same. It's a lot of who you know if you're applying in town. I've applied through DEWA a couple of times. I never got a summer job through their student program, but I haven't had many summer jobs.
I really like these programs, like DEWA Dunizakta's program, because it gives, I think, even more opportunity for students, because it is hard to find jobs when you're out by yourself, like, you know, yourself in the real world. It just gives it they have like an extra, like, I don't know, support and extra like place to look. But at the same time, it's still really competitive. And I know last year they had 100, like, according to their annual report, they had 103 student applicants, but only 43 jobs available. So that was only 42% of applicants receiving jobs. So that's like, I mean, it's kind of good, but at the same time, it's still a lot of people who are unemployed, like, for the summer, and then they have to find jobs like through other means. And I know this year that there were 24 organizations offering 34 jobs, so that was even less of a opportunity than last year.
That's pretty rough, actually. I mean, as a student, you know, you're in school for the whole year, so some people work part-time, but for the most part, I'm a science student, so I really don't have the extra time. And then all of a sudden summer comes, and I have all this free time, and you know, I want to do something and be productive. I want to be working, and there's really little opportunity. Like, I'm having so much trouble, like, just even looking for places that are hiring, or, you know, it's just sending my application or my CV to places, and they don't need any more employees. They're good. So it's just, maybe I could get like something part-time, but yep, it's rough.
The program is actually pretty good. I mean, compared to what our parents had back in the day, they didn't have anything like this at all. Like, it was a lot harder. Then again, life was a lot different for them.
Even for people who are living outside of the community, like, have a lot of non-native friends. And it's worse for them because some of them are Anglophones and they're in completely, French province, French city.
Yeah.
So it's like you have to speak French even to get like a simple retail job.
Mm-hmm.
And so my friend she's currently employed by Old Navy, and she's had that job for a while, like working part-time, but it took her a while just to get that job because she was sending her CV to literally like every store, and she was even sending it in French. But then once like an interview came, it was like, or they didn't even call her back and stuff like that. So it is great that we have like so much, I guess, services and programs offered to us in Kahnawake.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely at the same time, it's still competitive. And I know like last year and this year, looking at the list of positions available, I found a lot of them were like working with kids and stuff like that. And for me, that's something that's like, don't trust me with your kids. But I guess it's good for people who like kids. Not to say that I don't like them, but another thing is that it's hard to get a job when you don't have any experience, and to have that business or organization give you that like first opportunity, I find is hard. Usually that's when it starts through family or something, because like a daycare isn't gonna hire you if you just have like a few babysitting like experiences. And the same thing, like working for like a TV station, you have to have some sort of experience for them to want to, like, they still want to hire the best candidate. And I think that's what a lot of Kahnawake youth have a problem with, is that they'll apply for all these jobs, but then there's just like, there's someone who was working there part-time before, or someone who the employer already had in mind that they want to hire, and it's I don't know, I find it's kind of rough.
Yep.
So besides summer employment, the summer also includes summer camp. Have any of you ever been to summer camp? Well, back in the day when you were younger.
Well, I was in summer drama camp for quite a few years. And then I think I even did like the youth center camp too, but I know it's really short. It's maybe like 2 or 3 weeks that you're only there, because I remember being there for, it wasn't long.
How about you?
I did the youth center camp as well.
As a kid, did you like it?
It was a load of fun, man. Like, all we did was go to like Laronde and Super Aqua Club and things like that. Because
I know when I was younger, my mom made us both go to the summer drama camp, and personally I hated it. Not to say like I'm just not meant to be acting or singing, and being shy it was so stressful. But she always wanted us to be, not just at home sitting like doing something. And I know I didn't really want to go to those types of camps where it's like all trips, because I'm this big scaredy cat who's afraid of roller coasters. So
I remember we even, like, I think there was one year we were looking into band camp. I remember we were really excited about that, and it didn't work out. I think maybe the camp was like in French or something, but yeah, I think
yeah. Anyway, there's one summer camp that is another fairly new option for Kahnawake youth, and that's the Heads Up summer program. And we'll take a quick commercial break right now, and after the break we'll be back I'll be back interviewing the Heads Up facilitators, Curran Jacobs and Marcus Saylor. So stay tuned.